In a triangle ABC, medians AD and B are perpendicular to each other and have lengths of 12 and 9 centimeters respectively. Then the area of triangle ABC is going to be what? Okay. पहली चीज फिगर बनाएंगे. दो मीडियंस एट परपेंडिकुलर थोड़ा सा मुश्किल होगा बनाना, सो हम मान लेंगे जो भी है. ओके. सो okay. Let's look at this as a triangle. Okay. AD. Okay. And BE. Okay. बिल्कुल 90 डिग्री नहीं लगता ना. ओके, कोई बात नहीं. ओके. Oops. Okay, midpoint ये. So A D and midpoint here. Okay, this still looks like a 90 degree. So थोड़ा सा शक्ल सुधार दी हमने. Okay, now ABC is a triangle, medians AD and BE are perpendicular to each other and have lengths of 12 and 9 centimeters respectively. So AD is equal to 12 and BE is equal to 9. Okay. Area of the triangle ABC is what we need to find. Now, where do the medians meet? Okay. Now, what is this point? This is the point where medians are meeting now. This has to be the centroid. So, medians meet at the centroid. Okay. Meet at the centroid. Now, if they meet at the centroid, AD is equal to 12. इसका क्या मतलब हुआ? That means this should be 4 and this should be 8. The median, the centroid divides the median into the ratio of 2:1, two sides towards the vertex. And similarly, if B is 9, this will be 3 and 6. Okay? Okay. So, पहली चीज है, medians, please remember, are going to divide the, medians will meet at the centroid. Okay? Now let us look at this particular triangle A. Let me say O. Okay, let me say triangle AOB. Okay, this is the triangle na AOB. Now this angle has to be 90 degree because that's what the question has said, that the medians are meeting at 90 degree. This is 8, this is 6, this is the hypotenuse. What will be the area of this triangle be? This triangle will be half into 8 into 6, which is equal to 24. So area of this particular triangle is going to be 24. Okay. Okay. So half into 8 into 6. Okay. Now back to the theory. Back to theory for a minute. Okay. Okay. Now if this is the median will divide the triangle into 3 equal smaller triangles. If this is the full triangle for you, if this is ABC, if this triangle is 24, this will also be 24. This will also be 24. Median जो है, sorry, centroid पे जो है AOB will be equal to AOC equal to BOC. These are so this point O, the 3 triangles around O, which is the centroid, will be of equal area. So these have to be 24 each. So the answer has to be 24 into 3, 72. Okay. Okay. Geometry, you don't need too many concepts. Centroid मालूम होना चाहिए. What does the centroid do to the medians? What happens to the area? So these are the broad things. If you remember, geometry can be handled very easily. You don't need to remember all those stupid theorems. 2 circles, each of radius 4 centimeters. Touch externally. Each of these 2 circles is touched externally by a third circle. If these 3 circles have a common tangent, then the radius of the third circle in centimeters. First thing is, समझ नहीं आता figure कैसे बनाना है. Okay, this will happen many a times, but start from somewhere. What does it say? There are 2 circles who are touching externally. There's a third circle which is also touching these 2 circles, and there's a tangent which is touching all 3 circles. यही बोल रहे हैं ना. चलो उल्टा शुरू करते हैं, tangent से बनाते हैं. So first I make a tangent. Okay. Now I draw 2 circles which are थोड़ा सा साफ सुथरा बनाते हैं. It's difficult for me to make a figure on the screen. I find it much easier to work on paper. Okay. Okay. And yeah. Where will you fit the third circle? The question says 2 circles each with radius 4 centimeters. ठीक है. Each of these circles is touched externally by a third circle. Externally touch कहाँ होगा? The only place available is here. Okay. If these three circles have a common tangent, which is this, then the radius of the third circle. Okay. Now, what is the radius of this circle? This is 4, so the diameter is 8 or the radius is 4. Right? Now, the first thing in such a question you should do is, now that you understand this, draw the figure neatly. Which means draw two circles which are roughly equal size. Let's see. What is the radius of this circle? Oops. ये problem हो जाएगी, कोई बात नहीं. I'll just draw it again. Okay? Because this is something which I would want you to understand. Okay? Yeah. I'll just do this one. So I'll not touch the screen. So, okay. So as far as we are concerned, this is the diameter of the bigger circle. And we need to find the diameter or the radius of the smaller circle. If this is the diameter of the bigger circle, radius is 4, so the diameter is 8. So if this is 8 centimeters, half of this will be 4 centimeters. Okay? So the diameter of the smaller circle has to be less than 4 centimeters. And what about the diameter of the small? Yeah, 2 centimeters. See? So when we measured this on the screen, it came out to be 8 centimeters. And when we look at the smaller circle, it is coming out to be a diameter of 2 centimeters. So what should be the radius of the third circle? 1 centimeter. Was a standard jugaad for geometry is to draw the figure to scale. Make sure you draw the figure to scale, and hence you will be able to get the answer very fast. Now look at the actual figure. There is an actual figure. You can clearly see what I have done works. Okay? And this is why I would want you to look at geometry and say, can I draw the figure to scale and get the answer? And yes, many questions in CAT in the past, we have got the answer straight away. Okay? Here again, you can do the same thing if you want. Okay? Yeah. Okay. So this is approximately, yeah, I would say this is 8 centimeters. Half of this is 4 centimeters. Half of this is 2 centimeters. Okay? Yeah. So 2 centimeter is the diameter of the smaller circle. So the answer should be 1 centimeter. Okay? Please practice drawing. If you can draw a neat figure to scale and use your rough sheet for that purpose. Okay? I did not say this has to be necessarily 8 centimeter. Whatever is this dimension, I have called it 8 centimeter and proportionately found the other values as well. Let A and B two regular polygons having A and B sides respectively. If B is equal to 2A and the interior angle of B is 3/2 times the interior angle of A, then each interior angle in degrees of a regular polygon with A plus B sides. Okay. Okay. So we need to find the interior angle. What do we need to find? Interior angle of a polygon with sides A plus B. Okay. Okay. That is what we need to find. Now, what does the question say? Two regular polygons. Okay. Two regular polygons. One has got A sides, then the other has got B sides. Okay. And it says B is equal to 2A. So one has got sides A, the other has got 2A sides. Okay. And as far as the interior angle is concerned, if this is x, this is 3/2x. Okay. Now what are we supposed to do? Now I'm sure all of you know the formula of interior angle of a triangle. You can use that to do it mathematically. But to me that will be a waste of time. First of all, I don't like working with interior angle. I prefer working with exterior angle. Now the thing which I want you to understand is sum of exterior angles of any polygon is 360 degrees. This is easier to work with. So if there are 6 sides, exterior angle will become 360 upon 6, which is, because 6 exterior angles, so each exterior angle will be 60 degree. So each interior angle will be equal to 180 minus 60, which is equal to 120. So I prefer using this rather than the other formula which most people prefer using. Okay. So मेरा बहुत simple है. Exterior angle is 360 upon n. So exterior angle is equal to nothing but 360 upon n. And interior angle is equal to 180 minus the exterior angle. So this is what I do because इससे orally हो जाते हैं सवाल. Okay. Now let's look at this particular question. Okay. Okay. Now, I am not going to do the calculation. I will start working with cases directly. A sides and 2A sides, because B is nothing but 2A. Okay. So, if I look at A and 2A sides and the interior angle also. Okay, interior angle for it. So, let's start with the smaller one, 3 and 6. If 3 sides are there, 2A will be, B will be 6 sides. What is interior angle of a regular triangle? 60 degrees. And 6 sides means exterior angle is equal to 360 by 6, 60 degree, or interior angle will be equal to 120 degrees. This ratio is 2:1. We want the ratio to be 3/2. So this is a wrong choice. Okay. Next, 4 and 8. Okay. 4 is a square. Interior angle to sabko malum hai, 90 degree. And if it is 8, exterior angle will be 360 upon 8. 360 upon 8 is 180 upon 4, 90 upon 2, 45 degree. And what will be the interior angle then? 180 minus 45. It will be 180 minus 45, 135. What is 135 by 90? 135 by 90, 45 into 3, 45 into 2, it satisfies. So what is A? So A is equal to 4 and B equal to 8. So आसान है, values डालो, substitute करो, make cases and get the answer. So this is what we have found. Now what are we supposed to find out finally? Okay, we have to find the interior angle of A. Okay. Oh, sorry. We have to find the interior angle of regular polygon with A plus B sides. How many? What is A plus B? A plus B is 12. 8 plus 4, 12. What is exterior angle of 12 sides? It will be 360 upon 12, which is equal to 30 degrees. So what will be interior angle? Interior angle will be 180 minus 30, which is equal to 150 degrees. Okay. So the answer is going to be 150 degrees. My sincere request to all of you is, please don't unnecessarily use calculation. Make cases and get the answers faster. And specifically, जो hexagon वाले interior exterior, my suggestion is do exterior angle, easier to find. 180 minus exterior is interior. That will be always save you time. ABCB are right angle triangle with hypotenuse BC of length 20 centimeters. If AP is perpendicular on BC, then the maximum possible length of AP in centimeters. Okay. चलो figure बनाते हैं, देखते हैं. ABCB a right angle triangle with hypotenuse BC. Okay. So ABC is a right angle triangle with hypotenuse BC. That means A is the 90 degree angle. Okay. Hypotenuse is BC with length 20 centimeter. If AP is perpendicular on BC, okay, then maximum possible length of AP कब होगा? When they will be equal. After all, if this is like this, look at it this way. Okay. If I make it equal, if both the sides are equal, it will increase. So the simple thing out here was, for this AP to be maximum, this has to be an isosceles right triangle. Okay. That means each side will be, okay. So if this is 20, it has to be isosceles right triangle. That means each side will be 45, 45. Okay. So it will be 20 upon root 2. After all, if this is x and this is x, this will be x root 2. So divide by root 2. So 20 by root 2 is the value of each side. Okay. Now, this will again be a right angle triangle. Okay. If this is again a right angle triangle, okay, with one angle 45, so this will also be 45. This is the hypotenuse. Now this is the hypotenuse. So this is x and this is x. That means 2x square is equal to, okay, sorry, I had taken use, okay, so this is x. So in a 45, 45, 90, if side is x, the hypotenuse will be x root 2. Okay. So can I say x root 2, this is the hypotenuse, is equal to 20 by root 2, or x is equal to 20 by root 2 by root 2, so 20 by 2, which is equal to 10. Correct answer, choice 4. Okay. वैसे इतना करने की जरूरत नहीं थी, straight away आ जाना थी. So I'll tell you why. Okay. While I've gone through this to give you the complete thing, let me tell you why we did not need to do all this stupidity. Okay. The moment you have identified that this is 20, this is 20 by root 2, and this is 20 by root 2. Okay. Now this is 45-degree angle. Okay. This is also 45-degree angle. तो भैया ये दोनों साइड बराबर नहीं होंगी क्या? So if this is 20, this will be 10 and this will be 10. Why? Because for the maxima, this will meet at the midpoint only. So if this is 10, this is 10, this should be the answer. Is अब तमाशा जो किया था पहले हमने, we should not have done that. Straight away we should have said 45, 45. These two sides will be equal. So if this is 10, this is also equal to 10. Move on to the next question. On a circle of radius 11 centimeter, CD is a diameter and AB is a chord of length 20.5 centimeter. If AB and CD intersect at point E inside the circle and CE has a length of 7 centimeters, then the difference in the length of BE and AE will be how much? Okay. ठीक है, चलो, let's make the diameter first. Okay. The diameter is CD. And it has a radius of 11, so length of 22. So CD has a dia of, or length of CD is nothing but 22. So CD is nothing but 22. Okay. AB is a chord of length 20.5. If AB and CD intersect at the point inside the circle, and CE has a length of 7 centimeters. So let's say this is E, and गलती कर दी ना, थोड़ा सा फिगर ठीक नहीं बनाया, पहले E नहीं लिखना चाहिए था. Okay, so this is E, this is 15, 7 and 15 because C and D, and this is A and B. Okay, we are told that CE is equal to CD in ABCD inside E, and CE has a length of 7, so obviously this has to be 15 because CD has a length of 22. Okay. Now, itna to sabne kiya hua hai. This theorem possibly everyone will know. What is the length of AB? It is 20.5. So if this is x, this will be 20.5 minus x. Okay. So what do we get? 7 into 15 should be equal to x into minus x. Okay. So what is 7 into 15? 105. 15 into 7 is 105. So we can say x square minus 20.5x plus 105 is equal to 0. Okay. Now लगता है ना बहुत घटिया equation, looks like a difficult equation to solve, but please look at this number. 105. Is 105 not equal to 10.5 into 10? Isn't it? And what is 10.5 plus 10? And 20.5 is nothing equal to 10.5 plus 10. So what is this? I can write this as, so what will this be? X minus 10.5 into x plus 10.5. So x minus 10, x plus x minus 10.5 into x minus 10. Okay. So what is x? X can be either 10.5 or 10. That means one of these is going to be 10.5, the other is going to be 10. Which is 10 and which is 10.5 does not matter. क्यों? हमें चाहिए थोड़ा ना. What we need to know is the difference between the two of them has to be. If one of them is 10.5, the other is 10, the difference is going to be 0.5. So I don't need to bother as to which is x and which is 20.5 minus x. All I'm interested is in the difference because that is what the question is asking us to find. AB is the diameter of circle radius 5. Okay, let P and Q be 2 points on the circle such that length of PB is equal to 6 and length of AP is twice of AQ. Then length of QB is nearest to what? Figure बनाएंगे तब बात करेंगे. AB is diameter of circle of radius 5. So AB का, okay. Now AB is diameter, so length of AB has to be 10 because radius is 5. P and Q be 2 points on the circle such that length of PB is equal to 6. बना देते हैं, कहीं पे भी P को डाल देते हैं. Okay, so let's say this is P and PB is equal to 6. Okay, and length of AP is twice that of AQ. What is length of AP? Angle in a semicircle is a right angle. ये तो मालूम ही होता है हम सबको, ठीक है. Now this is 6 and this is 10. So भैया ये तो 8 होगा. Why? If 3, 4, 5 is a right angle triangle, 6, 8, 10 will also be a right angle triangle. And as far as this question is concerned, we already knew 10 and 6. That means the third side has to be 8. Okay? हाँ, नहीं लगता तो फिर 10 square minus 6 square करके you can also check. But if you remember your Pythagorean triplets, you will not waste your time doing stupid calculations. Okay? Chalo, let's move forward. Okay? So what is AP? AP is equal to 8. So what should be AQ? AQ should be 4. So what is AQ? Let me put AQ somewhere. Let's say this is Q. This is 4. What do we need to find? QB. एक और बार पाइथागोरस लगा लेंगे ना? Why? Because again angle in a semicircle is a right angle triangle. ABQ. Okay. This is A, B, Q. This is 4. This AB is the diameter. We need to find the third side. What should it be? 10 square minus 4 square, 10 square 100 minus 16, under root 84. Okay. But the choices are fairly stupid. Okay. The choices are fairly stupid. But even then you can say under root 84 का मतलब ये दोनों तो गलत है. Okay. We need to know QB as far as we are concerned. QB is under root 84. Okay. 9 square is equal to 81, which implies my answer has to be greater than 9, which is why I have eliminated 2 choices straight away. Okay. Now I am left with 9.1 and 9.3. या तो calculator use करेंगे, but मेरे को calculator की आदत नहीं. I don't use it. Okay. कहाँ गया? Okay. कर देखना होगा. Okay. So we have to calculate under root 84. So use a calculator or you use Vedic maths. Okay. And if you remember your Vedic maths, you can do this very fast. What is 91 square? 91 square minus 9 square is 81. On the right hand side, I'll get an 81 and left hand side will be 100 minus 18, 82. So 91 square is 8281. So 9.1 square will be 82.81. Okay. And similarly, we have 9.3. So what is 93 square? 93 square minus 7 square. 7 square is 49. And 100 minus 714 is 86. So 9.3 square is this much. And what are we looking for? 84. So 84 is closer to 82.81. So I will go with the answer choice of 9.1. Okay. So either you can use calculator and do it, or you can simply do your calculation. In CAT, you can use calculator. In other exams, calculator is not available. But this is a really difficult calculation. All of you should have done Vedic maths and mugged up and memorized or understood the way of calculating squares, and that is what I have used out here. Now all I am saying is 84 is closer to 82.81, hence under root of 84 should be closer to 9.1 as compared to 9.3, hence between the two choices I will go with 9.1. In a triangle ABC, a circle with diameter BC is drawn, intersecting AB and AC at points P and Q respectively. If lengths of AB, AC, CP are 30, 25 and 20 centimeters respectively, what is the length of BQ? Okay. चलो, circle बना हुआ है, triangle बना देते हैं. Now the circle is drawn with diameter as BC. So what is the diameter of the circle? BC. Okay. So let me say this is A. So there is a triangle ABC with diameter at BC is drawn, intersecting AB and AC and P and Q respectively. This is P and Q. Lengths of AB, AC and CP. AB is 30, AC is 25 and CP is 20. What do we need to find? We need to find the length of BQ. So we need to find the length of BQ. Okay. Triangle hai na? I'm sure all of you know how to calculate the area of a triangle. Okay. What is the area of the triangle? Half base into height. So if I say AB is the base, can I say this is nothing but half into AB into? So area of this triangle ABC, what is this equal to? It is half into AB into PC. But this should also be equal to half into AC into BQ. यही तो है ना? So half को तो हटा देते हैं पहले. What is AB? AB is nothing but 30. PC 20. AC 25 into BQ. BQ is what we need to find. So what is BQ equal to? 5 5s are 25, 5 6s are 30, 5 1s are 5, 5 4. So BQ is equal to 24. So area of triangle is all you are looking for. Okay. So if you notice, in old CAT paper you'll find very few concepts are used. By and large we are talking about area of triangle. By and large we are talking 30 60 90 or 45 45 90 right triangle. By and large we are talking about using Pythagorean triplets. Okay. So basic concepts is what you need to do. A chord of length 5 cm subtends an angle of 60 degree at the center of the circle. The length of the chord that subtends an angle of 120 degrees of the same circle. Figure बनाते हैं एक-एक करके. So chord of length 5 cm subtends an angle of 60 degree. Okay. Okay. So if this is center of the circle, it is a subtending angle of 60 degree. Okay. And what is the length of this? 5 centimeters. Now this is the radius. This is the radius. So both of them are equal. So these two angles will also be 60 degrees. Or the radius will also be 5 centimeters. So if the center angle is 60 and these two are radii, that means these two have to be equal, or the sum of the remaining two angles has to be 120 divided by 2, or each of the angles is 60 degrees. So इससे क्या पता चला? This tells me the moment it said 60 degrees, this implied radius of the circle is equal to 5 centimeters. Okay. Now, so now that we know that the radius of the circle is 5 centimeters, what do we need to find? Length of the chord that subtends an angle of 120 degree at the center of the same circle. So this is center. This is 120 degrees. Right? So this side is 5, this side is 5. Okay. Now, if I have this in front of me, okay, this is 120 degree, this angle is 120 degree. If I draw perpendicular from here, this will be 60 degree. Okay. And the radius is 5, this angle is 30 degree. We are back to that stupid thing called 30, 60, 90 right triangle. 30, 60, 90. If the side opposite, if the side opposite 30 degree is 1, opposite 60 degree is root 3, the hypotenuse will be 2. The hypotenuse is 5. If the hypotenuse is 5, what will be the side opposite 60 degree? If this is 5, this will be 5, opposite 30 degree will be 5 by 2. Yeah, opposite 30 degrees will be 5 by 2. Okay, if this is 5, opposite 30 will be 5 by 2 and opposite 60 will be 5 by 5 root 3 by 2. So this is going to be, that means the third side will be the one which you are interested in, or half the chord will be 5 root 3 by 2. Now if this is 5 root 3 by 2, this should also be 5 root 3 by 2. So what should be my answer? Choice 3. 30, 60, 90 right triangles, very, very useful item. Please remember this ratio. It is a very useful ratio. It will help you save time in the paper.